My name is Monica Duarte. I am a brand identity alchemist and spiritual coach, and I'm here to assist you in transforming your brand and life from the inside out. What I'm creating for you today is kind of different. I decided to create an SMR style video or video series about archetypes. So what I'm going to be doing is once a month I'm going to be creating a video to help you connect with each one of the 12 main archetypes. And I'm going to start off with the innocent, which is the beginning of our life journey. We always start off with the innocent at any time, in our lives, or when we're starting a project, we always start off with the innocent archetype. So that's what I'm going to be starting with today. And then next month I will be doing another one in the following month and keep going that way. And again, the intention is for these specific healing sessions, in a sense, to help you connect with those archetypes inside you. Before we get started, please be aware that I am not a doctor, and so please use these type of healing sessions at your own discretion. If you feel that you need to see a practitioner or a medical doctor or psychologist, always obviously go to them. But you can also work with these specific videos to help you relax and just to help you learn more about yourself. So let's go ahead and get started. I've already gone ahead and saged the space. And the purpose of sage is so that we can clear any old energy, any negative energy, to help bring forth positive energy. So what I'm going to do before we get started is I'm actually going to smudge with Palo Santo, which is a really good way to bring in positive energy. So I'm going to go ahead and smudge the space right now, okay? Okay. So this Palo Santo again is to bring in positive energy. So just allow yourself to just receive that positive energy into your space, into your mind, and your energy field. And then the feather just kind of helps spread the smoke. So the first crystal I'm going to use is selenite. And selenite is really good to help you to clear energy, but also to bring positive energy forth. And again, the intention for today is to help you get in touch with your innocent archetype. The innocent archetype is about having hope, about joy, especially during the darkest times in your life. Remembering to hold on to that hope and to that joy and optimism, and to be able to see the positive aspects in life. So this is a really awesome crystal for that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to sweep this crystal around your energy field, just to kind of, again, not just to help cleanse your energy, but also to bring in positive energy. So I'm going to go ahead and just start off on the top of your head. And I'm just going to go down your body. Just around. And I'm going to do a little bit of clearing in your heart chakra, your heart space, because I'm feeling something right there. next crystal I have is rutilated quartz. You can kind of see some flashes in there. It's quartz, but it's rutilated inside. And the reason I chose this crystal is because one of the things about the innocent archetype is in the beginning, specifically when we're children, we really look up to our parents, we really look up to adults, and we kind of idolize them, which is normal for kids to do. But sometimes we can get stuck there where we idolize our parents or adults, even to when we're grown-ups, and so we don't want to look at them as imperfect. But one of the things about the innocent archetype is that at some point in our lives, you have to become the wise innocent. And the wise innocent understands that nobody's perfect, and that life is not perfect, and that even though we're always seeking for a utopia, life is not perfect, and that the real utopia resides in us. So as long as we hold into our hopes, to our values, to our morals, we can always be connected to that innocent part of us. So what I want to do with this crystal is really good to help remove old energy. Specifically, like with this specific session, childhood traumas, any hurt, abandonment, any adult that might have caused you hurt or harm. I'm going to go ahead and just kind of swipe this around you in circles, and with the intention that energy may be softened, and to provide just more kindness overall to you and to your experiences. So I'm going to go ahead and just do that. So on top of your head, and your third eye, your throat, your heart, your solar plexus, your sacral, your root, just go ahead and just kind of bring in that, remove any energies that are ready to be released, and bring in softness, kindness, gentleness into your space. The next crystal I have is blue aragonite. And this crystal is actually very good to help you bring joy, to bring gentleness into your life, to bring compassion, and it also helps to support you when you've experienced traumas, to help just bring that gentleness into your space, and to help support you with processing them, which is why I chose this one specifically for this archetype, because that's what the innocent archetype is again bringing light, bringing hope into any darkness, into any hurt, and just being able to just be kind with yourself, and knowing that the world's not perfect, our parents weren't perfect. That is an excuse if they've caused any harm in your life or anything like that. Definitely doesn't excuse that, but it kind of does bring a little bit of relief knowing that at one point we might have seen our parents as some humans that were supposed to provide us with all these different things in our lives. But in the end, they're not perfect, and they probably didn't even get a lot of the support that they needed when they were kids. Again, not justifying their behaviors, but just about bringing that compassion again into your space. Just gonna go and sweep this around your energy field as well. Okay. Now I have this pink apophyllite. It's white on this side, but it's like pinkish on the other side. There you go. And pink apophyllite is actually kind of rare. You can't really find this specific stone or crystal everywhere. And the reason I chose this specific crystal is because pink apophyllite is very gentle. It's pink, so it's very gentle. So it helps you to bring more kindness to yourself and more gentleness to yourself as well. And just hope overall as well. The other thing about the innocent archetype is that it helps you connect with your inner child because it is the innocent. It's about having purity, connecting to that pure part of yourself that never gets affected no matter what happens in the world or around you. And it's about being able to connect to your utopia, whether sometimes in the world we want to create a utopia outside, but the utopia starts inside ourselves first. And it's also about keeping life simple. If you remember when you were a kid, life was so much simple, and it's not until we become adults that it becomes very complicated and confusing and overwhelming and painful. I'm not saying that it's not painful when you're a kid, but it's just so much simple because you don't have to worry about. Most of us don't have to worry about a lot of responsibilities that adults have to worry about. So that's why I like this one too, because this specific crystal, because it does have that white, so it just helps you connect with that purity in yourself and just that simple energy, that kind of inner child energy as well. The next crystal I have is ocean jasper. And I really like this crystal because I don't think you can see it, but it actually has some sparkles in here. And they're not like glitter or anything like that. It's literally made out of the earth. It's made in the ocean. And those are all natural. And this specific stone is really awesome to help you connect with your inner joy and to bring calmness in your life. So it's just another stone again for inner joy, but because it is made in the ocean, it just helps bring more of that emotional just protection, emotional security, just emotional balance, and from the perspective of the innocent archetype. Just that purity of your emotions when you were a child, or when things were a lot more simple. Okay. The next crystals I have, or stones, are Crazy Lace Agate, and I have two of them. And I chose these because Crazy Lace Agate really helps to bring in joy and laughter in your life. And you know, the innocent archetype is to remind you again about the simple things in life, to remind you of when you were a kid and you used to have fun with the most simplest things. You would just enjoy your life. Life wasn't complicated, it was fun, it was exciting. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and tap these crystals just around your body with the intention to send that purity, that joy, that just laughter, that innocence into you, to help bring that out in your life and in your being. So I'm going to go ahead and start with your head. I'm going to go around and just down your chakras, okay? And going down your arms, and down your legs, and down your other leg, and down your arm, on your shoulders. I'm feeling kind of a tense energy there, so go ahead and release that energy. It's okay to relax. Life does not have to be hard or complicated. We make it complicated as we get older. I'm going to do the other shoulder again just because I am feeling a bit of tenseness there. Just relax. It's okay to relax for this moment. Going down your body, down your chakras. Okay, beautiful. I'm just going to do the back really quick of your head and your neck. The next crystal I have is moss agate. And the reason I chose this is because this reminds me of when we were kids. At least for me, when I was a kid, I used to love being out in nature. I used to love playing on the dirt, creating mud pies, getting myself dirty. You know, I used to play with my sister and my cousins. We used to play restaurant, and we would just pick up plants and make our own dishes and then pretend to sell them. So one of the things about the innocent that, at least for me, is that connecting with nature is so important, to be able to connect to our inner innocence, to connect to our purity, and to connect to the simple things in life. If you ever notice when you go out in nature, you feel like you're in another world, like you're in a magical place, and you notice things that you might have not ever noticed before, like maybe like the color of the leaves, maybe there's an animal, maybe you feel the wind on your face more. So again, it helps to connect with that purity that is in you, but it's also reflected out. And again, nature is a really awesome way to connect to our inner innocent. So I highly advise it, especially if you're ever feeling depressed or sad. I'm not saying again that you shouldn't feel any of those things, but if you are ready to start shifting that energy, going to nature is a really great way to not only ground yourself, but to also just connect to that purity and symbol part in you. And the last crystal I have is Angel Aura Quartz. And the reason I wanted to use this one is because it's an angel aura. So I don't know about you, but when I was a kid, I I was raised Catholic, and we believe in our guardian angel. So it kind of reminded me when we're little, we believe in our, angels, archangels, and protector, and how they help us to feel safe. So this is a great crystal to help you connect with your angels if that's something you're looking for, or just to kind of provide that sense of safety and security, and just sense of utopia and simpleness in life, and that you can connect to God or to your angels, even when you're going through stressful times in your life. Especially when you're going through stressful times or you're going through depression. That's the perfect time to connect with God and with your archangels or angels, because that's what's going to help you to bring hope when you don't even believe you have hope. And that's very, very important in our lives, and also, again, a very important aspect of the innocent archetype. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go ahead and kind of swirl this crystal around your body, your aura, with the intention to help you connect with your angels, if that's something that you feel comfortable with, or just to connect to that pure part of yourself, that magical part of yourself, that part of you that sees the world in a magical way, in a simple way, but is also discerning and knowing that, again, people are not perfect. And as long as you hold on to your values, and as long as you hold on to your faith, if you have faith, into who you are, into your hope, you will always be okay. So I'm going to go ahead and just circle this around you with that intention. Just around your head and your body. My shoulders again, I'm sending that, just that positive energy, that gentleness, that sense of calm. It's okay. And then your lower back as well. It's okay to relax. You don't have to do everything by yourself. Life does not have to be difficult or complicated. And you know in your heart that it doesn't. Okay. Beautiful. The next thing I'm going to do is I have these really cute chimes that I purchased. And I purchased them because it literally reminded me of when I was a kid. And it reminds me of my connection to God and to my angels. So again, those are very powerful ways to connect to that innocent in you. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go ahead and use these chimes. And I'm going to just kind of shake them around you with the intention to bring in, again, that innocent, that purity energy into your space. And you're welcome to close your eyes at this point and just relax and imagine yourself maybe playing out in the fields, in the grass, and just feeling the wind on your face, and just having fun and being free from all the worries, all the stresses in life, and remembering that time in your life where things were just simple and easy and fun, and just there was so much hope in your life, knowing that you can connect to that part of you anytime you like, even as an adult. So again, I'm going to go ahead and just shake these around your body. Just allow yourself to feel that calm energy lightness and softness, and know that you are protected, you are safe. There's always a part of you that's always whole and always pure. You can connect with that part anytime you like. Don't forget about that part, because you need to have that part of you active in order to have a healthy, fulfilling life. Your inner child is always waiting for you. Beautiful. And the last thing I'm going to do is I'm going to use the selenite wand again. This time I'm going to use it to kind of seal this little mini healing session with everything that we went through, again with the intention that you can connect with this innocent archetype anytime you like, anytime you're feeling overwhelmed, stressed, where there's a lot of stuff going on in your life, or maybe you're experiencing depression. This is also a really good archetype to work with if you've experienced child abuse or any child neglect, to help restore that inner child's wholeness, knowing that that inner child is always, there's an inner child in you that is always whole and complete, and that when you connect to that part of you, you work with that energy to heal all the other aspects of yourself when you're ready to do that, and also with the right support and guidance. So again, I'm going to go ahead and swipe or sweep this selenite wand with the intention to seal the energy for today, the healing, so that you can move forward in your life with this energy in your space, with this energy, this awareness of this innocent archetype in your conscious mind, knowing that it's always been in your unconscious mind, but now it is in your conscious mind because through this healing session you've become aware of it. You can work with that archetype anytime you like. And you can come back to this video if you like to, anytime you like to connect with that archetype as well. I'm going to go ahead and go to your back. And go to the other side of your back. So that's our session for today, our Archetype SMR session for today. I hope that you enjoyed it, and if you did, please make sure to like my video and subscribe to my channel. If you like these kinds of videos, I will be making one of these a month, and then also I do share content, spiritual content, and also content to help transform your brand. If you have a business, you can transform your brand through working with these archetypes. So if that's something you're interested in, please make sure to subscribe so you'll get those in your inbox or in your YouTube channel when they come out. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time.